We test for weak zones. So he's listening to hear if that roof is weak. T is for teamwork. No one works alone. U is for up. Black smoke swirls all about. V is for ventilate. That lets the gases out. So when they poke a hole in the roof, it's to let those gases out because the gases are not good. W is for water flowing higher and higher. X is for extinguished. We put out the fire. Y is for yawning. We all did our best. Z is for zip into bed for a rest. So the alphabet has all kinds of things that have to do with firefighters. Can I get you to stand up? We're going to learn something that we need to know if we ever have a fire at our home or anywhere. Oops, I need to move my fireman's hat. If you have a fire at your house, one thing you need to know is you check your door. If your door is closed, reach out and touch your door. If that door is hot, should you open it? No. We have to find a different way to get out of that room, so never open a hot door, okay? One of the things that we need to do is get out of the building, no matter what. That's our first thing to do, get out of the building. And so moms and dads and grandpas and grandmas, something you can do is have a plan at your house that if there's a fire anywhere in the house, this is how we get out of the house. You might have to have a couple ways to get out. And you have a place to meet so that the little guys always go maybe to the tree over by the garage or the tree over by the swing set. So you have a place that you go that everybody meets there and you're safe. And that way, sometimes you get separated in your house. If there's a fire, everybody's running and trying to get out. And if you all know that you need to go to that tree or that building or the playhouse or whatever, then the adults get there, they can go, okay, Malcolm's there, and Case is there, and Lucy's there. And then they know that everybody's safe. And then they'll call the fire department, okay? But one of the things you can do if fire ever gets on you, and we hope that never happens, but you need to know what to do, is you need to stop. You stop. Because when you run, if you have fire on you, it makes the fire bigger. So you want to stop and you drop. And you lay down on the ground and you roll. And you roll on the fire and you make that fire so it can't breathe. And you make that fire go out. So you drop or you stop, drop, and roll. Okay? So what do you do if you have fire on you? We all go, stop. And we drop. And then what do? What do we do, Lucy?
Roll.
We roll. We roll. Lucy will have to learn this so she can teach Vera, right? We roll. Sometimes we have to roll on our belly. Sometimes we'll have to roll on our back. And you just roll and that will help make that fire go out until someone can help you, right?
Sure.
So important things to do. Get out of the house or the building that you're in, right? Can you yell if there's a fire? Can you say, Mom, Dad, fire? And everybody gets out of the house, right? Now Lucy has little sister. Mom and Dad are going to get little sister, right? Mm-hmm. Lucy doesn't have to worry about that. They'll probably grab you too. They'll probably grab you, and they'll probably grab you. But we want to get out of the house, okay? So I have brought a fireman's hat. And it's hard. Why do you think they wear a hat like that? Now it's missing its inside so it would fit my head better. But why do you think they have to have a hard hat? If you're in a house and it's burning, can things fall on you? Did you know that? They can fall on you. And maybe it's a piece of wood.
it can hit that, and it'll keep you safe. And I never knew this, but this little thing right here, that's to protect your back, because your collar is right there. And sometimes ashes get in your collar and can burn you. So that ledge right there helps protect your back. And then this hook right here, firemen all have a hook on their hat. They have tags that they hang on there that tell who they are. Because when you're inside a burning house, they can't always hear things very good. And this lets, if Mama Andrea came up to me and she didn't know who I was, she could look at my tags and say, oh, that's Mrs. Coe. So if she's looking for her mom, and she sees that's Mrs. Coe, she knows that she has to look somewhere else for Miss Patty, right? She'll have to look for a hat with Miss Patty tags on it. So, we need to get out of the house, and if fire gets on us, we stop, drop, and roll, right? So, I'm going to teach you a little finger play. You can set up if you want, or lay down. You see your little thumb? I got to get my finger play over here where I can see it. Everybody's got a thumb, right?
We never have a fire in our house.
That's good. We don't want that to happen. But we always want to be prepared. We want to be ready just in case. And I hope nobody ever has a fire. But sometimes things happen that we don't want. So we want to be prepared, okay? So who's got a thumb? Can you show me a thumb? Case, do you have a thumb? I see it. Malcolm, I see your thumb. So this is the brave fireman. He's going to bed. We're going to put him to sleep in our other hand. He's going to go night-night. Okay. Down on the pillow, he lays his head. Right thumb on your left palm. That's what we got. Now wrap himself in the blanket. So we're going to close that blanket right around him. Can you close the blanket around him? And plans to sleep this way all night. He closes his eyes, but the fire alarm rings. He opens his eyes. Okay, well, our eyes were closed. Now we're opening our eyes. Can you make your eyes big? The alarm went off. We got big eyes, okay? Quickly, he dresses and down the pole he slides. So he slides down the pole. You know, those poles look fun, don't they? Slides down the pole. And you can slide down like this way if you want to. You can do it this way if you want. Okay? And then he climbs on the truck and he goes. He goes. Where's he going? Where do you think he's going? He's going to the fire. He's going to go help somebody, isn't he? So, where's your thumb again? We're going to put him in the blanket, or put him on his bed. He's tired. He's going to go to sleep. And close our eyes. And the fire bell rings. Open our eyes. And then, we forgot to put his blanket on, didn't we? So let's back up. He laid down. We're going to put his blanket on. Close your eyes now. Open them up. The fire alarm went off. And he jumps out of bed. And he's going to slide down the pole. And then he's going to jump in his truck. And he's going to go. Go. Just as fast as he can so he can help somebody. So we can pretend and work on that. Now, these are some other things that we talked about. We talked about going outside, getting out of the house, right? Should you be scared in a fire? Maybe a little bit.
I never be scared.
Well,
I don't give up.
That's good. You don't want to give up. You're going to fight, right? Just don't be scared.
Fire can't get me because I'm fast.
You're going to get out of there. That's right. Should you hide in the house? No. Never hide. Go outside. Go outside. And have a plan like we talked about with moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas. If it's smoky, do you know that the smoke goes up? So if it's smoky, we should all do this. We crawl, because this is where the good air is. And Lucy, if your house is smoky and you got to get outside, can you crawl all the way out? Yeah, you can do that.
I can crawl fast.
You can crawl fast, yeah. And get outside. You might have to reach up to open a door, but get outside and
When I took a walk,
run to your meeting place, right?
when I took a walk with my mama, I went too fast.
Oh, you wore Mom out and she couldn't keep up with you. All right, so we've talked about a lot of things today. In your busy bag today, this is one of the things in your busy bag today. And moms and grandmas and grandpas and dads can all help with this. You're going to get one of these in your busy bag, and it talks about if you have to call 911. How many people know some numbers? Do you know some numbers? You know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Very good, Malcolm. So what we're going to find in our busy bag is a red piece of paper with some white stickers. We'll say this right. How many of you have parents that have a cell phone?
I do.
Your parents have a cell phone? Lucy's parents have a cell phone? Malcolm, do your parents have a cell phone?
My mom has penguin and white one.
She has a pink one and a white one.
My dad's old one and red one.
Oh, so they have different colors so they know whose phone is which. Now, on your cell phone there are
My mom has a new phone.
These are what, Malcolm? Numbers?
I think
So
also my daddy has
you see
a cell
5?
phone.
And when you need to call for help, do you know the number that you call?
911.
Good job, Lucy. You call 911. 911 is Central Dispatch, and they are the people that are going to help you. So you can make this little practice phone, and then you can practice calling 911. So if I have my practice phone and I push 911, and then I go, hello, this is Michelle, and I have an emergency at my house. I have a fire, and Central Dispatch is going to ask you some questions. They're going to say, do you know your address? So that's something you might work on, okay? But this has got some things you can work on to learn how to help the helpers get to your house,
If
okay?
my mom ever had her phone in the fire, we would have to use our daddy.
Exactly. Now, somewhere I have a busy bag. Or I don't have a busy bag. I thought we brought one over here. Yeah, if you grab one, Andrea. I thought we brought one over here, but we must have got distracted. And so in your busy bag today, you're going to find several things to thank you, Andrea. So in your busy bag today, we have a coloring book that you can color pictures and do activities in, and it is all about being safe, okay? So moms and dads, you can use this as a tool to help them learn different things. And then we have some activity sheets that you can do that have to do with fire trucks. There's a little thing you can hang on your refrigerator, things to do in the event of a fire, what we need to do, and it says find 2 ways to get out of the house. Check if the door is hot. Stay low to the floor. Pick a safe place to meet outside. Call 911. Don't ever go back inside for anything, okay? So those are some things you're going to find in your bag, and we talked about all of them. There's some pipe cleaners so you can make something cool. This is for the adults. This is a personal safety book. It's got all kinds of information on fire safety, dealing with strangers, and all types of things. So you can look at that and you'll be able to base what you want to share with your kids on their age. There's a little book in here for you to color, and it talks about fire safety. There's a snack in there. There's your phone.
I have a snack.
Oh, you'll have to talk to Grandma about that. You can make a fireman's helmet. There's even stuff in here to make paper doll firemen. So you can color the fireman's outfit and then you can pretend you're the fireman and help people get out of fires. One thing I didn't ask you is, should you ever play with fire?
I actually do.
Nope. Nope. Fire's not a good thing, is it? So today, we're gonna finish up our story hour with a couple things Miss Patty has there on the wall. Okay, so don't forget to get your busy bag when you leave.
And we have, what's it say? You did that.
Story time is over. I think that's where we're at, isn't it?
Just, are you ready? Are you ready to go home? To go home. We had fun together, playing with each other. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Lucy, are you bummed because it's time to go home? Yeah. Okay. Okay, and it looks like Miss Patty has some other things up there. Now, we need to stack up our set-upons, our little squares. Now, I wasn't here last week, so you guys are going to have to show me how that works. How do we stack